This is December 26th. This is the Monty Carlo SS Dash. This is the 3-gauge cluster for the fuel, oil, and water. Stuck with the original shape. About to come up with the vents for that. Came up with the template for the 12.3-inch dash, the flip screen, switch panel. Right now I'm feathering in this piece of ABS plastic to where it's feathered and flush, so I could just come through, hit it with a little Bondo, and then sand it, and then hit it with a little bit of fiberglass mat to tighten these spaces up here, and to because it's feathered down real flat and flush. I got one spot to do right here, but after it's done, it's going to be AC vent, opens and closes, moves side to side, up and down. But after that, it'll just be just like that. Locked in tight, feathered in, rolled in. It looks seamless all the way around. And that's the 1988 Monte Carlo Dash. I'm going to cut this hip off right here and just flatten it and keep it just a squared to give me more space for my door panels. I might relocate the door popper switches, but I definitely want to shave this big hip off right here, off of there. Next one I gotta do is this. I gotta get some more ABS plastic, 1/4 inch. And what I'm about to do now is, just to get that to stay in place, I'm gonna lay down some 2-part epoxy underneath it, and I might try this Gorilla Glue, see what happens. But to feather this in, this is what I'm using here, which this is my very last sandpaper nipple here. But yeah, that looks really nice. Oh, that looks good. Yeah, that looks real nice. That looks really good. And here's the template for the dash. And I got my bolt holes and everything. I'm gonna use the original bolt holes. Only thing that's not gonna be original is this hip and the AC vent setup, because I have this relocated down here for the floor vent. But this is the template for the dash. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it out that much right there, just about an inch, just about a finger depth on there, with some MDF board, thick MDF board, and stack it and layer it, glue it together, stack it and layer it, wrap it with some fiberglass and mat, sand it down, insert this on the dash with the, I'll order up the actual template for the 12.3-inch screen for like 150 bucks. People make them out there, but this will be all seamless, rounded, just like this round seam right here. It'll be just rounded like that here, with MDF board all the way down to the area where I bolt it. And I'll have a stud lock on the inside of it, bolts, holes where I could cap it with a magnet. I'll have like a magnet, maybe, I don't know if it'll affect the screen, but I'll have some way whenever this is done to where it's all seam smooth without the showing how to access these bolts, because these will be extended for the MDF that'll be stacked, glued together, rounded, fiberglass matted, with this. It'll be all one piece with the dash, with this here. It'll drop in and you can take it out. I'll probably make this the access point here. What I should have did, I should have used this as the access point, but there's always under the dash. But I'm trying to get that locked in, get that in there, and then get these hips cut off. I don't want to cut these hips off because I keep moving it and setting it down because I don't want it to shift and break. So I'm gonna get that locked in, make that look seamless right there. Can't wait to use this Boss Audio flip screen. This right here has a snap-on piece that snaps on. It's a bezel that actually snaps on here. That's for a Chrysler or a Dodge. So yeah, I'm gonna finish edging this up, and see what I'm gonna do with that. So stay tuned. 1988 Monte Carlo dash for the Chucky. 1988, the Chucky. That's the theme of my 1988 Monte Carlo, is the Chucky. So I'm going to, also what I'm going to do here is put Monte Carlo SS in a white bezel. SS will be located right here. It'll say SS, so I'm finishing this up so I can get that laid out to where it's all flush, seamless, and runs all the way down the dash. I need to make a filler for the back of this template here. That way the wires will just come through the template and closes this off, so the air, there won't have any air that goes anywhere else. It'll just be airtight. So what I'm focusing on is sealing up the seams, tightening up these areas to where it's all airtight, and making it all flush, the design that I like. So I came up with all this after repurposed cardboard, and that's about it, just repurposed cardboard. Most of this is going to be AC, switch, maybe some little decorations. But the 12.3 inch screen is going to take some MDF, and I really want to face it, you know, towards me a little bit to give a reflection off of the window. But yeah, so stay tuned.